Hello folks, I'm the Red. This is Minds Beneath Us, and last we left off, we were in the process of compromising security at Silencio, the flop farm, for the secret police. Yeah. We had already taken a chip from the actual division head's office of screening, after she has probably maybe been executed for corporate espionage for getting these papers to the secret police. At the very least been disappeared. We don't really know what's happened to her. We have no proof of anything, but you know, the company has shown that it has no qualms about killing people so far. So yeah, she's disappeared. We took the bug from her office and put it on the acting division head of screening. Put the bug on their computer, and now we've bugged ops here, and we have people who are supposedly coming in. So let's deal with that. Let's try to escape without being seen. Wansu, it's you again. Crap. No way to hide here. I will take over from here. You are dismissed. Open that door for me. Calm, Jason. I know that voice. It's Wansu of the IB. Let's find out what she wants first. Got to say, you're a special man. Always appearing in the wrong place at the wrong time. How did you pull it off? You don't have the security clearance to come down here. I'm a member of the Ops team now. Ops has taken a day off. Haven't you heard? Listen, Jason, the only rule you're breaking is entering your office on an off day. Otherwise, she's got nothing on you. She can't touch you. Don't take her bait. I didn't know the Army is training agents to infiltrate civilian corporations now. She knows my background. I mean, there was no question there. Let her talk. Let me guess. You're here to find out who is trying to kill your girlfriend. So she is aware. That was something we hadn't... That was something that I don't know if we actually mentioned it to the police we're working with, but it was unclear how much she knew about that. I'm sorry for what happened to Frances. I respect her as a woman. Capable. Independent. How much does she know? She part of it. You can save the sarcasm. No, I mean it. Tell me, what did you find up there? I found nothing. I'm not convinced. You know, my job is to catch and investigate rule breakers. I can ask those gentlemen to search you, if that's what it takes. Give her the decryption device if they choose to use brute force. Your safety is the top concern. Even if you manage to take them down, you can't get out of the farm. Oh, I can't just... Don't want to. No idea what you're talking about. On second thought, never mind. Forget that I asked. Huh? Consider this an offer of friendship. Whatever you found, keep it. Hopefully, you will trust me more in our alliance. What alliance? We're here for the same reason. I'm trying to figure out what's happening behind the scenes, too. It's a shame to admit, but they used me. She's lying. She can't possibly know nothing. Vision is trying to hide something. The hiding part is not a problem. Corporations have secrets. But when they try to hide things from the IIB, that's a real problem. she doesn't know what's on the hard drive. However, see, our interests are aligned. We should form an alliance. Sounds reasonable. It is reasonable. I don't want or need you to agree. You know you don't have any other option. From here on, I will conduct my own investigation. I'll let you know when I need you. Again, we don't need to reply to everything she says. I can't stay on this farm all the time. There must be an insider to run errands for me. I'll be in touch. Now, show yourself out. I have work to do. Okay. You did well, Jason. Don't dwell on it. Bring the decryption device back and we're done. Okay. I am a little unclear on what exactly the IIB is. Oh, we're gonna skip that drive entirely. Well, now I should be safe. I have to go off grid for a moment. Roger that. Simple as that. You're the cool guy. Nin needs me to prepare something. This disrupts the plan. The van. What van? What van? That's it. 23 out. Hey. Hello, Jason Day. Woody Chen. Why call me now? Your line has been busy. I finally caught a break. You calling me all this time? No, I don't need to, but that is not the point. Let's cut to the chase. I've made breakthrough. Ivan Zhang usually goes by the name Felix Zhang. He runs a noodle restaurant for cover and has a weapon smuggling business on the side. The restaurant is right on this street. I suppose you've been there. On top of everything, he does human trafficking, slipping outsiders into Wanpei. He's not your average civilian, but there isn't any visible connection to the source. What next? Next, we must have a talk with him. We? Yes. This evening. We should find him at his restaurant. Okay. Listen, I told you how I do things last time. I'm in touch with everybody and make sure nobody's in direct contact with anybody. Theoretically, this applies to Ivan Zhang too, although he is not an M.B.U. I'm taking you with me for two reasons. First, you already know about him. I do not need to protect his privacy. And two, you gave me this lead, so you deserve to know. This is how we foster trust. Are we clear? But does Ivan Zhang know we're coming? Yes. He knows who we are, when we're coming, and why. There's one thing he does not know. That you are the M.B.U. who used to control him. I don't know what you did when you were in control, but chances are he didn't like it. Am I right? Yeah. For your own good, do not let him know. Can you do that? No problem. Good. See you later. Ivan Zhang struck me, I think Ivan Zhang's just a general gangster. I don't think, I'm not compelled to help him necessarily know about his past or anything about that. There's no reason to reveal it other than for our own satisfaction. So I'm inclined to keep him in the dark. Cynthia, oh. Hi. Nice to see you again, Jason. The elevator's here. Let's go. Huh. Oh, Cynthia, is this the one from screening?
'Cause I don't know. What do you want? 'Cause I don't know. 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 '
Do you think they should put a chair or bench in this elevator? Sounds like a great idea. Right? I should weld a bench into this elevator myself. Why don't you just bring a foldable stool? It's cumbersome and a stool just sits one. I'm an advocate for everyone's sore feet. But the additional weight could reduce the elevator's effective load. He's seriously considering it. Oh, are you a formal employee now? Yes. Huh. Ops? How'd you know? A feeling, kind of. You're a lot like Justin. Ops will be a natural fit. Hey, I thought you went to Ops for field practice yesterday. Did you witness the critical system failure? Yeah, it happened when I was there. Geez, I can't imagine. We were doing all we can to fix things, but so far we can't even locate the cause. The current plan is to take systems offline one by one to rule out possibilities. HQ isn't helping either. We tried to convince them to shut down surveillance for just 1 hour, but they refuse. I don't know what their problem is. What's the big deal? It's not like some super spy will hear the news and infiltrate the cellar within 1 hour. Well, this system failure is really something. Senior employees told me they've never seen anything like it. Simultaneous malfunction across the whole cellar. This can't be natural. You suspect sabotage? It's a possibility, although I can't imagine how it's done. And frankly, what's the point? Only takes a couple of days for us to fix it. Sorry, poor choice of subject. That's alright. Hey, did you hear about Jade? She's talking about Jade and her lost hard drive. I must thank you. What for? Mr. Liao defended Jade from HQ all because of you. I thought Mr. Liao was hell-bent on showing Jade the consequences. The old man didn't have the heart to do it. Jade is super grateful. Jason? This is out of nowhere, but can I ask you for a favor? Shouldn't you tell me what the favor is first? Right. I need you to do me a favor and tell Wayne no. Huh? He asked me out to the movies earlier today. I wanted to say no. You don't like him? I do like him, it's just that it's complicated. If I rejected him straightforward, what happened next would be very awkward. I could see him blushing all over and rambling. I can imagine that too. He's cute when he does that though. I just don't want to break his heart. You mean Wayne is stressing you out? I didn't mean that, and also I don't think this is a character I thought she was. I don't know. Wayne's reaction is a big part of the problem though. I know he does that because I mean the world to him. The thing is, I don't have anything to show in response. That makes me feel guilty, I guess? Maybe not guilty, but very, very stressed. Complicated, yeah. No, I can't. Can't run, can't hide. I know I must face Wayne myself. Sorry for wasting your time. Please forget what I asked. Poor Wayne. Do you think you don't like Wayne enough? That seems to be what she said. I don't think so. I do like him a lot. I'm totally like to go with him too. I guess I'm just not ready to make commitments? Commitments? A large part of my life is about work. Being in a relationship, I feel obligated to give at least half my time to my boyfriend. I know the feeling. Right? Do I really know that feeling? I don't have much of a life to speak of myself. If we ended up together, I might break his heart. I was afraid that I could never love him as much as he loves me. I thought maybe he needs me far more than I need him. Fran said something like that when we started this relationship. I was like, I don't care. Maybe Wayne doesn't mind? Maybe you should give him a chance and see how he reacts. A chance? She's swaying. I do want someone to love me, a relationship where we support each other. But if freedom is at stake, I guess I want to let relationships go. You don't have to choose one over the other. Is that so? Maybe you can find a like-minded partner. Between relationships and freedom, there has to be a balance point somewhere. You're right. I need to think about this. I gotta say, you're a good listener. Somehow, I just want to tell you things. Fran said something like that, too. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing. You'd make a great therapist. Ah, we've arrived. See you later, then. Whatever you decide, good luck. Yeah, thanks. Hey, Jason, I see you're out of the elevator. You done with your thing? Yes, sir. To the shuttle platform for rendezvous. Which part of the platform? There's a cargo van. I'm in it. And there's a surprise for you. Surprise? Oh. Stop. Her again. Exactly the same thing happened yesterday. Come over here, please. Does she know about the alliance between me and Wansu? Yuansu? Carrying the decryption device with me. Hopefully it doesn't trigger the scanner. Is 23 watching? Come on, say something if you are. Excuse me, but I must perform a full scan on you. Please stand still. No, don't beep. All clear. You're free to go. Maybe for a moment I thought I was done for. Heart pounding, huh? Yeah, I thought I was done for. It's my work, man. They can't find it that easily. Not with crappy scanners like that one. You intend to keep me worrying? Suspense makes great drama. Learn to appreciate the art. I think I know how Lawrence feels about you now. Overwhelming worship. Say no more. Now that Wansu agreed to let you go, you didn't have to worry even if you were caught. Haha. Easier said than done. Come to the shuttle platform for rendezvous. Shuttle platform. Is it over here? I guess I went in the wrong direction. Okay. Here's someone else's feet. Hey, Jason. Justin here. I will say, this game has a very large cast of characters, which is why I'm... If you notice me just losing track of voices, or struggling to distinguish voices, that's a large piece of the puzzle as to why I'm just struggling a little with giving everyone a distinct voice. Especially with the blank faces and like everyone's in the same uniform. What's up? Are you still on the farm? Can I help you? Just tell him already. He's our people now. If he says no, he says no. No hard feelings, alright? Is Jesse talking? Jason. Since you're still here, would you like to come down to the cellar to do us a favor? What kind of favor? It's complicated. I'll explain in person. Of course, every hour is paid. Meet us at the office if you'd like to come. Aren't we taking a day off today? Yes, but things have happened. This is not particularly urgent. No hurry if you have other things to do. Found another. You've got to be kidding me. Check this out, Justin. Yes, just come over when you're free. This will take a while. I recommend getting other things done first. See you later. Bye. happening down there? Anyways, I should hand this description to Situ. Off the phone, Jason. The van is unlocked. Hop on in. There's your surprise inside. This better be a good kind of surprise. In the back of the van. Hey, surprise! Fran, Situ is here too. Show more spirit, F. Fran, what are you doing here? Miss Situ brought me on. Liking the surprise, eh? Why are you bringing Fran here? To keep her under protection. We can't leave her alone. By the way, I'm in the driver's seat. Can't have so many people in the back. Blame the frugal boss for not getting a bigger van. I spend most of the budget on your hardware upgrade. I know. Can't love you enough for that. Wasn't Situ on a dangerous mission a while ago? How's the other mission of yours going? Tracking down a fugitive didn't take long. I thought I heard this kind of work could take a while. Al is very efficient. This is not relevant, especially to you and Francis. She's forcing a change of subject. You're right. Let's finish what we came here to do. Jason, the decryption device. Do we have the data, 23? We do. This will take a while. Roger. Take your time. Now then, how are you feeling, Jason? As good as can be. Is that so? Good. Since yesterday, you saw Wan Su twice. So 23 told her about what happened in the cellar. What did you make of her? She's one huge walking trouble. She's a real threat. I see. How do you feel about your infiltration tasks? I gotta do what I gotta do. Gotta do what I gotta do. I see. How many more questions do we have? None. It's done. Okay, enough questions. You did well, performing infiltrations without any preparation. Plus, you seem to have found your own way to get into Miss Ye's office. Don't remember if I told you, Nin. He's got some great reflexes. He dodged witnesses twice, all on his own, while I had no visual. Ooh, you have an eye for talent, Nin. I know. Ah. Hey, folks, bad news. Or maybe it's good news, depending on your perspective. We retrieved way more data than I expected. This is about a whole decade's worth. Meaning, first of all, my invention is awesome. Then it will take this crappy computer days to cross-reference all records. I can build a cluster processor with what we have. That could shorten the process to hours. You're calling in. Shall we wait here till it's done crunching numbers? We can afford a few hours. I will ask the security officer to extend our parking permit. Is that safe? Won't they have questions? I showed them a visitor's pass from Vision HQ. Now, they won't suspect a thing. How'd you get a pass? How else? Forged it, of course. Are you sure? Chillax. These securities officers have learned better. No questions asked as long as you have a pass. I did plenty of tests with funny titles like Blackboard Technician or Plumbing Aesthetics Assessor. As long as the pass looks legit and the barcode works, they don't care. Huh. I mean, seriously, who the heck even has blackboards these days? I'm muting her. Jason, go back to the farm while 23 is working on the data. Find yourself something to do and wait for further instructions. Roger. That's it. We'll let you know when we have results. Copy that. I should go find Justin to the ops office. I mean, that did just take us barely a minute. Logistics. We gotta ride the big ol' elevator again. Now I see why they cut out the... Oh, everyone's here. Oh, never mind. Not who I thought they were. I feel like I had something to say, but I think it was just that we need to ride the big ol' elevator again. Which is why it was understanding that they had cut... Okay. Cynthia was... This is who I thought Cynthia was. Kathy. Jason. Hi. You're going to the cellar too? You going there too? Uh-huh. You decided to join ops. How'd you know? QQ told me. Neither of us is a talkative type. Regarding us, quote-unquote, deciding to join ops, I wonder if it wasn't our conversation with Wayne, where we basically told him we think all flop farms should be shut down, that may have caused him to rescind the offer to go to screening. In any case. Earthquake. No, it's something in the cellar. But they're servicing the power supply system. It does that upon restart. Just a minor shake. Relax. Is it safe to take the elevator when the building is jerking around? It's totally fine, I promise. If the power is back on, it means the cellar must be in working order again. Hopefully they have located the cause. They haven't found the cause yet? Yes, that is not normal. Come on, Kathy, don't be so nervous. You're shaking all over, haha. I'm scared of earthquakes. Plus, there's the elevator ride. Easy, relax. Jason is there to protect you. She's on the verge of a mental breakdown. I'm not gonna indulge Rose saying it's safe when I don't know it's safe, but neither am I gonna pile on to Kathy's trauma. Rose, help us move something, will ya? Do your own heavy lifting. We can't. It's too heavy. Huh. Okay, where's the thing? Where else? In the office, of course. That's not how you ask for a favor. I have to go. Relax, Kathy. It's gonna be okay. Bye. She's not feeling much better. Jason, can we have a chat? I need a distraction from this vibration. You don't have to ask, haha. Because you work for Ops now. It kind of feels like you're not one of us? No such thing. Really? Good to know. Hey, why are you going down to the cellar? Justin asked me to, didn't explain. Oh, I was called down too. I mean, by Justin. Huh. Calling us out of the blue, wanting you and me both? That's weird. Weird how? Because we have nothing in common. Like, I'm a programmer. I think you only operate machines, right? Only operate machines? Ah! Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. I was trying to say that you're no help if they need programming support. No, that came out even wronger. I mean that... I'm sorry. No offense taken. I'm really sorry. Huh. I hope this is about something important. She's super excited all of a sudden. Why so excited? Eh? Am I? Yeah, it doesn't take an expert to tell. If so, this would be the first time that Justin gave me any important work. I thought she visits ops for training, not work. He never gave me anything important to do, ever since I first went there. He's like, treating me as a visitor, a guest. What do you usually do there? Training and learning, plus listening to Jessie brag about her work. I get it that she's not very happy about this latter part. You want to prove yourself? Yes! So I hope Jason will let me do something that matters this time. Given this emergency, it has to be something big. Yes! I want Justin to trust me more. Why do you care so much about what they think? I can't help it. Wanting to be recognized by an outstanding people? Why specifically Justin, though? He's straightforward. No courtesy nonsense. A few encouraging words from him will mean a lot to me. I never said anything encouraging to you before? He did, but that was different. Assigning me important work means he trusts my capabilities. Is it a surprise that she cares about it so much? Is it just me, or is this elevator dropping faster than usual? Does it seem faster? Ah! That made me jump. She's on the verge of tears. We're almost there. Yeah, that jolt made me jump too. Yeah, I mean, I didn't, like, we haven't really skipped much before. The only time we've had this time skip was when we lost control of Jason, when the actual Jason Day came out. And I guess they figured this is a very long, like, they showed us, and, like, well, no reason to drag this out repeatedly. That would just be annoying, especially if you're doing it mostly in silence. Which, you know, a lot of talking, a lot of walking around when, you know, working can be, when you don't really have anything to talk about. Or they could have, you know, stuffed random conversations, but then you're dealing with, this game has a lot already to think about, and stuffing random conversations in that have no application to anything would be bad. Anyways, I myself am ramblingly sticking unnecessary dialogue where it doesn't need to be. Here we are. Wow, this place is creepy with lights off. Agreed. Let's go. They should be waiting in the office. Jason, please don't tell QQ I freaked out, could you? Please? Hello, Kathy, babe. Ah, and you. Hey. Hey, Jesse. Why'd you call us down here? Don't wait to explain. Go ask him. Let's go. It's about time. Thank you for coming, Jason and Kathy. You're welcome. What's the situation now? I will get to it in a bit. Oi, everyone's here. Let's start. Aren't you waiting for Wyatt and Penelope? They're occupied. Let's get down to business then. But Yale. Forget about him. We don't have that kind of time to lose. Then you'll have to repeat everything when Yale comes in. Screw that, let's start anyway. Yale is a smart boy, doesn't need us to cover all the details. One more located, Justin. One more located, Justin. Good. One more what? Put everything on the screen, Kaylee. On it. Jason, Kathy, let's start from the conclusion. Yesterday incident is in fact a result of sabotage operations. What? And the reason being? Over to you, Pax. Are you sure? He's gonna waste hours on bragging. Agreed. Leave it to the real professional. First and foremost, who is the most professional hardware engineer in this office? 'Tis I, Pax the Great. See? Justin agrees with a weak smile. Why the sneer? A good speech starts with establishing the authority. Get on with it. A long time ago, I noticed an unusual surge of maintenance services tickets related to power supply malfunctions with no apparent cause. If left unattended, these problems usually go away on their own. We have been chalking it up to outdated hardware so far. However, such issues have been proliferating since this April. I mean, what they're finding is, like, my guess, and I'm going to just preempt this, my guess is what they're finding is that these people are being, like, overworked. Like, that's like the whole premise of what we're investigating with the secret police, is that they're drawing more out of these people than they should be. They're overloading these people. Right? Anyways. Moreover, a pattern is showing. One zone at a time, random malfunction doesn't explain it anymore. Ahem. Sorry, it's your show. Like Justin said, every time it starts with a cluster of issues in one specific zone. Then they spread out, plaguing the system one zone at a time. They're mostly unremarkable issues, although the scale has been quietly escalating. A wise one like me would ponder and connect the dots. Turns out there are patterns. Can we identify the cause of these issues? We can pretty rule out software glitches. As to hardware, a team under my leadership examined the power supply system thoroughly. However, the quest was fruitless. As a result, we put the investigation aside. Nothing really happened. Until yesterday, that is. In other words, you kind of knew this will happen? You want to ask why we didn't do anything in advance? Yeah. Don't blame him. He couldn't do anything about it. I wasn't accusing. Good to know. Sorry if I sound offensive. Honestly, I wouldn't believe him even if you threw all the evidence in my face until yesterday. I've been having this nagging suspicion since yesterday, so I'm coming in for another look. We checked all generators last time. This time I decided to trace the cables, and I found this. What's this? I've seen something like that in the army. I've never seen it before. Asked around, no result. It's a distributor that damages electronic devices by creating power surges. It's a disruptor for electronic devices. How did you know? Seen it in the army. Huh, I didn't know you served in the army. You are correct. I did a full analysis. This thing creates power surges to disrupt electronic devices. We were focusing on key nodes of the power supply system, but overlooked the cables connecting everything together. This proves the theory of theory of sabotage. Am I paranoid? Did I not? You know what? I'm gonna let it go. This game has so many characters that I'm literally seeing more than what are here. My bad. Can we find a possible motive? No clue. It doesn't make sense. Why would anyone bother? Vision's competitors have better targets than outdated wrecks like Silencio. Pax informed me that I summoned you guys immediately. You must take care of these distributors before something happens again. What the hell? Yale? So you're saying the incident yesterday was in fact the result of sabotage? That's the theory for now. Mr. Hu had some kind of emergency, so he called me into cover. Who could have thought? As we know, yesterday's malfunction was cellar-wide. That means we have these distributors all over the place. Installing them all over the cellar? We may be dealing with not just one person, but a group. Or one person doing it over a long time. Any reason you'd suspect that, Jason? It happens one zone at a time, doesn't it? I think he's got a good point. Agreed. It would indeed take a long time to install distributors one zone at a time. Are we really dealing with one single person? I understand all that. Now, what did you call us here for? We need people for some legwork, literally. Legwork? Right. We have distributors all over the place, right? They're armed with remote control modules, however, probably to prevent backtracing. They're connected with a multinodal cellular networks encrypted end-to-end. Multi what? Makes sense. I'm not making any sense out of it. Oh, right, we have a layperson among us. Got a problem? Hey, Jason has his own unique skill set. I mean, I was able to tell the disruptor, it's the army thingy. These people. Simply put, it's impossible to backtrace the control signal with this sample we have. However, if we collect at least 3 of them, we may locate the signal source by cross-reference and interference. Meaning, solving the who did it part. Wait, you mean we only need 3 of the samples? Correct. There's something wrong. Do we really need all of us running around to retrieve them? We do, and there's a good reason. The culprit might be alerted when Pax disarmed this one. Might be? Right, depends on whether they're monitoring the disruptor network. Or they might have already made a run for it, leaving these disruptors behind. But I admit, that is unlikely. It doesn't take a genius to connect the dots. Maybe they're already busy taking down disruptors to cover their trace. That means we must race against them before all disruptors are gone. Correct. That is why we need as many people as possible. Sorry for ruining your day off. I'm not having a day off, though. I've been servicing the racking system on Station 4. Is there any reason why you need me here? Jesse cast Justin a nervous glance. What's the deal? Having a wrecker on the team would be very helpful. If our locating model works correctly, many disruptors are located in places accessible only to rackers. Are you indicating... Yes, we believe there's a high chance that the culprit is a racker. No way! We're working our asses off to keep the cellar running. Why would we want to shoot ourselves in the foot? It's only a possibility. Yale is visibly shaken by the mere idea. Kathy, you're from screening. With special permits from Ops, you'll have a better reach and coverage than any of us. That's the only reason you called me? Yes, why? Nothing. Kathy looks hurt. One question. How did you locate these disruptors if they're backtracing proof? Good question. All thanks to my genius prediction model. I built an inference and prediction model based on what we know. First, provided with all malfunction logs from before, collected and compiled by me. Then we have a list of potential disruptor locations. The word disruptor is disrupting me. Ah, that's what they meant by one more. How many locations do we have now? 13 so far. Out of these, only 2 are 100% hits. 100% means there's definitely a disruptor at the location. The model is faulty. It just made a mistake not too long ago. Didn't it say there was an active disruptor right in this office? Well, do you see any? Be realistic. Be realistic. All predictive models have exceptions. Shall we start now, Yale? I'm sorry, what was that? Shall we Why is Yale talking to himself? Is there another person? Okay, confused. Yale looks like he's ready to kill somebody. Can't wait to catch that bastard. Patience, I intend to keep you for Racker-only locations. Now we have 2 targets, both accessible to Jason and Kathy. Pax is finding a proper destination for you. Hurry up, Pax. I'm working on it. Maybe I can stay here and help you guys? Huh? Why? Because... we need more people and... I don't... Yeah, I don't really know, like, Kathy, I don't really know how to respond to that. Like, you're offering to not do work, really. For your ego. That threw me for a little bit of a loop. Retrieving disruptors is a top priority. Please work with Jason and Yale. You're right. Okay, forget what I just said. Ha. Good, let's begin. Kaylee. What's Jason's destination? Kaylee, I did see... Okay, her black hair blends in. Her first... When she turns her face away, she looks just like the chair. That... I did notice her before, and then she just basically has not talked up during this conversation, so I got some of her text boxes confused with Kathy here. I'm sorry, this game is really hard to read all the dialogue with like a distinctive voice for everyone. Keeps throwing me. I'm sorry I'm complaining about that so much this time. Anyways, continuing on. Cellar entrance, right by the elevator going up. It just came from there. He's right. Damn, I hate backtracing. Wait, you said the elevator? Are you sure? What's the urgency? Yes, if Jesse's predictive model is working as it's supposed to. It's working fabulously. That settles it. Jason, check the entrance elevator and retrieve any disruptor there. Call it in when it's done. We'll send you the next location. Hold on, how am I supposed to take it down? It's straightforward enough. Call me when you find it. I'll talk you through it. The taking down part could take some time. I spent like a quarter hour on the first one. I'll go with Jason. But you're reserved for Racker-only locations. I can make a quick trip while Pax works on it. Yes, although... I can help Jason take it off. I know what I'm doing. Live demonstration will be good for him, too. That's not like you, Yale. What? Actually, thinking things through before diving into action. Very un-Yale. Hey, this is not the best time for that. I was only trying to say you're weird today. Do you agree, Justin? I'll go with Jason if yes. Yes, please go with him. Kathy, I don't have a location for you yet. Please wait here for a bit. Okay. You two, get moving now. The next location will come soon. Yes, sir. Let's go, Jason. Why is he in such a hurry? Is he wanting to make sure that the disruptor doesn't get actually taken down? Is he the one doing this? The hell? Not this damn door again. Shall we tell Justin? He doesn't want to talk to me. You're edgy. Something wrong? Huh? What? Oh, nothing. This situation is so frustrating. Finally, it's open. Let's go. There's something wrong with Yale, and I don't know for certain what it is. Wait for me here. Huh? I'm taking down the disruptor. Be right back. No. Come on, just a disruptor. It doesn't take both of us to take it down. I work faster by myself. Didn't you say I needed a live demonstration? Maybe next time. I can handle this one. It's faster that way, trust me. Why is he trying so hard to keep me here? I'll handle it alone. What's wrong with you? Please just wait here, Jason. I'll take care of this myself. Please. What's wrong with him? No, go run after him. Is that... I don't get it. What are you doing this for? Yeah, I'm Sue. You don't need to know. Jason Day. He's holding his disruptor. Jason. I see you're in this together. Leave Yale out of it. Don't jump to conclusions, Jason. Mr. Sue is just... Yes, I installed these disruptors, I admit. Why? He doesn't want to answer. Why can't you just wait for me outside, Jason? Then what? Let you cover up for him? You heard me. Yale doesn't know a thing about it. It's me all along. Doesn't know a thing. He told me to wait outside. You did that? I did. How did you know I'm here? I didn't know for sure, although hearing from Pax, I had this hunch. Mr. Su said he had errands to run, so he called me over to cover for him. I've hardly seen him in such a hurry, plus he looked very nervous. So I followed him out, trying to make sure he's okay. But he was already in a car, driving towards the elevator. I didn't suspect anything back then, until they located a disruptor here. I was hoping it's not Mr. Su when we arrived. Enough talk. Take me to Justin. He sent you to disarm these disruptors, right? You're willing to go with us just like that? I should have turned myself in a long time ago. Now it's too late. Mr. Su, I figured they're all waiting in the office. Yeah. And I should confess while everyone is present. Wait. Before we go, let's make up a story, please. Yale. Please, Jason. Mr. Su must have his reasons. Please help me keep this a secret for now. I beg you. I mean, he's not willing to tell us what his actual reasons are. So, like, if he had said, yeah, I did it because I was trying to shut down the Silencio, I did it because whatever. But how do we know at this stage that these disruptors are not the things that are being used to drive up the usage, the flops being generated to kill people for the sake of generating more flops for the farm? Like, he had an opportunity to say, I did it because I want to shut down the farm, or I did it for whatever his reason is, and he didn't. Sorry, no can do. But if they know about this, Mr. Su is done for. Yale Yang, enough. What I did was wrong, plain and simple. Don't try to make excuses for me. I screwed up. I failed you, all of you. It's only a matter of time that I get caught. Now is the time to face consequences that are long overdue. I can't take this guilt anymore. Let me explain everything to Justin, please. I see. Yeah, let's go. Why don't you just tell me you thought it was Mr. Su? I was hoping against hope that it's not him. Even if it was him, I was still hoping. Let's go. It's time to see Justin. Hey! You're back! Mr. Su is here too. Let's talk inside. Ah, right. Okay. Why are you guys back? We only called Kathy. What are you doing outside? We found a way to have the predictive AI model do the job. Now we can take a break. Mr. Su, what are you doing here? What is it? Jesse sounds hostile. Yeah, and what's with the crafty faces? Is Justin in the office? He is. I can tell Jesse is starting to figure it out. Eh? Let's go, Pax. Sure? Why are you coming back? The simulation is still running. Mr. Su? Justin. I installed those disruptors. You... Why? Because I must accelerate the process of farm closure. What? I thought a malfunctioning cellar would urge the board to make up their mind. You want to save people by hurting them. Listen to yourself. Are you making any sense? Do you really believe you're doing good? No, this is not what I intended. What happened happened. Your intention doesn't matter. I don't know what you're thinking. What are your excuses? But whatever reason you had, you should have talked to me. The last thing you should do is screw around on your own. I'm sorry. I failed you all. How did this happen? Where did you get these disruptors? Kevin Hu. He gave them to me. The ops lead? That asshole? Go on, talk. Last year he called me into his office and has bombarded me with questions. Questions like what? About farm closure. He wanted to know what I thought. He said if I could cause malfunctions every once in a while, the board will eventually make up their mind. Then he gave me these disruptors. Where did he get the disruptors from? What? They're military grade. You can't just buy them in the market. Good point. I don't know, but I'm sure he's backed by someone higher up. The backer of his wants to shut down this farm. He was transferred here as a part of the plan. That's why no one could oust him from the office, not even the farm manager. And I thought he was just a harmless asshole. You agreed to work with him like that? By putting so many people at risk? I didn't intend to. My plan was to cause small troubles here and there. I never tampered with any critical systems. I swear. How do you explain yesterday? He did it? Yes. He set all disruptors to maximum power and activated them all at once, without telling me. I never thought anyone could have done that, not even him. The board is about to call for a meeting regarding farm closure. He must be desperate to make a point. That's why you punched him? What do you mean? I've been thinking ever since I found out it's you. About your rage yesterday, about that punch. How can you live with yourself? At least now I know you're a bad guy, Mr. Sue. No, I'm a bad man. I'm rotten. I deserve punishment. Your feelings don't matter, Mr. Sue. Our priority is to minimize the damage you caused and prevent the situation from getting worse. But we don't have the whole truth yet. Who is Kevin Hu's backer? And we won't find out anytime soon. The asshole is hospitalized thanks to Mr. Sue here. It's someone on the board. Huh? I heard some of the directors of the board want to have Silencio shut down. Not all of them. After all, Silencio is still a source of profit. I guess one or more pro-closure directors planned this mess. To convince the others that we are in no operating condition. Directors of the board plotting against us. Did Mr. Hu ever mention anything about the board of directors, Mr. Sue? No, but there was a special agent from HQ telling him to speed it up. I remember that guy because he showed a board-issued pass. That confirms the involvement of directors. I'm going. What? Where? To HQ. Are you sure about this, Justin? I am. I convinced pro-closure directors to let me replace Mr. Hu. I'm a better fit, either their agent or the division lead. You want to take over everything for Mr. Hu? Yes, but not in its stupid style. I will contact HQ for an appointment. Thank you, Kaylee. And Mr. Sue, I won't advise you what to do next. Think about how to clean up after yourself. I'll remove all disruptors first. That is a good start. I must be on my way. Me too. I have disruptors to take care of. So much for today, everyone. I'll leave this office to you, Jesse. You can count on me. Let's go, Mr. Sue. So, what do we do now? Now that Mr. Sue is removing all disruptors, we don't have much to do here. Feel free to go home if you want to. I'm going home then. Yale is... He needs some quiet time. Yeah. Go back to screening, Kathy. You have work to do there. Sure, bye. Good work today, everyone. What about you, Pax? Me? I want to stay for a while. I have this feeling that we must have forgotten something. Pax. Just a quick double check. Okay. As to you, Kaylee, I'm contacting HQ for Justin's appointment. Then I'll make a report of today's events. Meticulous as ever. Now you, Jason. Just go home. There's nothing you can do here. Sure. See you later. Bye. Jesse? Jesse? What? Now that we're at work, there are a few things I need your advice on. Okay, sure. First, the surveillance system. You got the whole architecture wrong. You thought all modules must be tightly integrated, right? Nope, a series of independent subsystems work better. Does that solve your problem? Kind of. Is that a yes or no? Don't you kind of me. Yes, you did solve my problem. Cool, what's next? Next is the network topology. You've been on a wrong track altogether. Saw your work, there's a lot of redundancy. It's kind of fascinating why you'd want to loop data back and forth like that. Very interesting, but a stupid thing to do nonetheless. Don't do it next time. I'm sorry, my attitude is out of control again. Huh. I know I'm a dick, alright? I don't blame you. You must be overwhelmed by the issues of the cellar. And to top off that, Mr. Sue. No, it's not like that, I'm just like that. This is the reason why I'm dead against working with you guys as a team. Patience is not my strongest suit. I lose my temper very easily. All my past colleagues hated me. They call me arrogant, control freak, so on and so forth. If you know it's a problem, why don't you just change your entire personality? Why don't I fix it? Because it's hard. I know this sounds arrogant, but I've got to say it anyway. The thing is, I'm smarter than most people, at least in my domain of expertise. To me, the mistakes you guys make are super obvious. Well, still, they make the same mistakes over and over again. Keep going the wrong way and whine like a crybaby when they run into a wall face first. Then they come to me for help, bitching about everything except their own stupidity. I could have pointed out their mistakes early on, but they call me rude or manipulative in that case. So I have to shut up and watch them make a fool of themselves. It's the same even after they screw up. So they ask me to fix stuff for them, but I can't tell them that they've been on this wrong track since the beginning. Instead, I've got to babysit them, catered for their feelings. Now you see I'm a dick. No, I don't think so. I'm just wondering that this they of yours, are their feelings really so fragile? Depends on what issue they have. Like, if it's trivial stuff that they don't really mind, I can't just go and point out their mistakes. That would definitely make me a prick. On the other hand, if it's important stuff, they kind of take it very personally. Criticizing their methodology often taken as a personal attack. Most of them don't have the objective perspective to see the difference. If I have a problem with the way they do things, I'm challenging their authority, that sort of thing. What if you take a not-so-straightforward approach? Nah, don't have the patience for that. Like dancing around the elephant in the room? Point out their problems without pointing out they are the problem? Help them out and make them feel good? Nope, can't do that. You think I'm exaggerating? Somewhat. Well, told you I'm a dick. This is who I am. I've been trying to polish myself. Although it's not quite working, as you can tell. So I'm going for the next best thing. Which is, never work with other people. Yep. There's no teamwork, I don't get a chance to show my prick face. Sorry for being a nuisance. The advice I give, I'll rephrase them better. As to now, I need some alone time. Suppose you're right, the cellar is stressing me out alright. Okay, we can talk about it later. Kaylee? Yes? Thank you. For what? For not hating me on the spot. You know what? I kind of like you. Huh? Anyways, let's get the work done first. Oh, right. Okay. Um, so there's a lot of moving pieces in this story, and I'm not quite sure where all of them join up and what everyone's real motives are. There's a lot of secretive stuff, and it's just we're still putting the puzzle together. I'm wondering. I'm inclined to believe that Mr. Sue was genuinely not trying to. Okay, so I'm two things. One, I do still kind of lean towards the disruptors maybe have been part of the process of over exploiting the people and generating more flops than you could safely do, especially with their prick leader. I forget the name of now. I think that he lied to Mr. Sue to get him to place the disruptors so that he could overgenerate the flops at people's detriment, while making Mr. Sue think it was so that they could close the farm when he knows the leader, the actual leader, the one that's in... Is he in a coma right now? I mean... I know, like, it's very common in storytelling that you can knock someone out and they just stay unconscious for an indefinite period of time. In real life, if you knock someone out and they're unconscious for like a minute, that's brain damage. That's like beyond, if there's multiple minutes, that's brain death. You can't knock someone, like if you knock someone out in real life, they usually wake up within a few seconds. It's very rare to knock someone out for a full minute. And if they do, that's some real damage. That's immediate hospitalization. Which maybe is why he's in the hospital. The time in this game is a little wibbly wobbly, which is, fairly standard. But I'm inclined to think that the current leader who's in the hospital is... He put the disruptors there to overgenerate the flops, lie to Mr. Sue. I don't think Mr. Sue knew what they were actually doing. But I don't have any real evidence right now. We could just take at face value that the guy that was very obviously a real asshole was not genuinely that much of an asshole, and he was trying to close the farm, but I just don't believe it. In any case, if you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time on The Minds Beneath Us.